Hi Leo, welcome back to my channel. We are going to be diving into your star sign reading of November 2024. So if you are a Leo and you want to know what's in store, what's going on collectively, then please do drop me a like and subscribe down below. Now Leo, instantly when I'm going in, Spirit is saying be careful of where you pass judgment because it always spins back round. Now Leo, you might feel like you've been going through a period where you can't help yourself with passing judgment. And this might look like conversating about other people, being in quite cliquey environments, he said, she said, gossiping type of energy. And you don't mean to, you're not a bad person in any way, shape or form, but it feels like sometimes you have this like anger, this jealousy, there's something inside of you that you just don't know quite what it is, but you can't help yourself. Now, Spirit is saying be careful what you say because it always spins back round. Now, I'm going to dive into relationships here. From nothing other than intuitively, I feel the Leos that are listening to this that need the most guidance, there's a lot of energy going on relationship-wise. Now, when I look at Leo and I look at relationship energy, what massively comes to the surface right now is like be careful how you pass judgment because things in your own house aren't as great as they may seem. And so it's like a don't throw stones type of energy that's coming through. Now, there's something in your relationships where you don't have the intimacy that you crave in this chapter. The intimacy is not coming. The behavior from the people in your life is not quite there. And I feel like you try to honor the people that you're close to by pretending that everything's fine. They're working hard, you know, they're busy, they're doing the right things for us. And yes, on a logical sense, the people around you might be doing the right things. And I'm almost seeing paying your way a little bit. But that doesn't mean that you're getting the emotional interaction in which you crave. And what you really want right now is a deeper state of intimacy inside of your life. And that might feel really, really far away, but you've tried to kind of cover it up the right way, especially to your family dynamics, your friendship dynamics. You want everybody to think that things are okay in your surrounding. However, deep down, I can see that emotionally, they're not quite okay. And you've held on to these emotions for a long period of time. It feels like there's a little piece of you that hasn't wanted to admit some of the ways that you feel within intimacy. However, in order to move forward, we have to accept, we have to let go, and we have to heal. Now, there is a period of letting go that's happening. I do feel like a lot of you that are in the Leo sign, and remembering this is a collective reading, so there's going to be bits that resonate and bits that don't. But when I'm looking at the Leo sign, a lot of you are going through a shedding within your personal relationships. And so it might feel as though you've tried to hold on to a relationship for as long as possible, but it's just no longer right for you. This might be a physical relationship. It could also look like friendships where you're realizing how cliquey they're getting and how kind of he said, she said, they're getting. At the end of the day, these are not the environments that you get to flourish in, and there's something very intentional about the way that we're conversating right now. You're realizing that you turn to gossip as a way of bonding, and that's not healthy for you, Leo. At the end of the day, you can't turn to gossip for bonding. You need to make sure that the friendships in your life are coming from solid foundations. So I do feel like there's a lot of personal maturity happening right now. There's a lot of personal evolving that's happening right now. And this is something that is good for you because it's really allowing you to look at who you spend your time around and the value in which they add to your life. And as this value is being added to your life, you're able to upgrade the parts of your life that no longer felt sufficient. Now, there's certain friendships that you haven't wanted to explain what's going on in your personal life because you're fearful of judgment, but I'm almost seeing it all coming to the surface in November, almost as if you can't hold off and kind of keep doors closed any longer. You need to get things off your chest. You need to vocalize things. And there's no shame in the game, right? We all go through different things emotionally in different chapters of our life. And right now, what you need is to let your emotions out because what you're going through personally is not something that you should be ashamed of or fear in any way, shape or form, but people can only support you when you let them in. And it feels like you've had a very guarded energy where you haven't wanted to let people into your emotions, to your inner relationships. You've wanted to keep that closed door because there's a piece of you that's scared of when you let that door open, what will unravel and what will come out. However, it's time to get things off your chest. It's time to open up and it's time to allow yourself to be seen. The friendships around you will only deepen when you really allow people to see what's going on with you, but definitely be thinking about the environments in which you place your attention. I feel through this situation of needing to offload and opening up, you're actually realizing at times where you judge other people or where you make comment to avoid your own reality. almost as if you're recognizing where you might, if you've got a friend and like you're noticing their partner doesn't treat them the right way, you might make a comment to them, but you can only make that comment confidently when you know your partner's treating you the right way. And it feels a little bit like that, like you're making a comment, but your house isn't built as strongly as you think it is. And I feel deep down you